guys, CalamitiesDawn here and welcome back to another episode of UnderMine. We meet Hoodie. Oh. You were just getting ready for bed and you've waited so many years and no one came and you're the cartographer, are you? You knew I can give you a map and you can help me? Sounds like a good idea. So we give him our map and he's going to send us to sleep now. So that is a implement that we've got that allows us to get back to the Delvemore mines so that we don't have to go all the way through the first stage just to get down here. Which I find quite handy because I normally just clear the first floor of the dungeon and then head straight down onto the next one. Now I've done some editing differences here as well because once again, as I do with most of my videos, for anybody who's new here, I like to fiddle around with my editing style, see what I think works better or what I like working with better. So yeah, don't be surprised if there's a bit more of a slight change, I suppose, from the first episode till now. It's just I'm trying to figure out what works. We then eventually, after doing a run or two, have got enough to get the explorer's boots, which increases our speed just a bit. I also got the spare ordnance, which gives us an extra bomb, and we return projectiles with Grimhilda's mirror, or Grimhild's mirror, however you want to pronounce it. I did try to get through here to unlock the dude, but I died. I find out later on that I actually did manage to unlock him. I just didn't realize straight away. So I do try to delve through just the first half to get through down to the Delvemore mines so that we have some things on us, because otherwise if we just jump straight ahead, it's very unlikely that I'm not going to have much. And it's always good just to get the extra amulets or pendants or trinkets or whatever, just in case. I mean, why not? Better to have the extras and then get the extras that we get when we go down there anyway. So it's handy. I have tried my best with this episode to try and progress. Unfortunately, I didn't get very far, but I have done all right, I suppose. For this run, I decided for some reason I wasn't going to take the way down from Hoodie. I just decided I was going to go all the way through. I don't know why. I thought maybe it'd be better to do all of it and then just go down and see how much gold I get, but I end up spending most of it. So I also, as much as I like the game, little puzzle rooms, or not puzzle rooms, but like little labyrinth rooms like that get very frustrating for me, mainly because I'm trying to focus on the enemies and then I can't focus on the enemies because there's too much going on. Or when we have rooms like this where there's those jellyfish, they get very frustrating to watch and observe. I finally, after a couple of runs with whatever gold I have left, I decide I'm going to do an upgrade because why not? I just do the gold sack upgrade because that every time you upgrade that, you get less and less gold loss. I also made this catalyst, which now, if you make any of those artifacts or relics in the blacksmith shop, you actually have a chance of picking them up in the dungeon once you lose your run. So I thought, okay, I have a bit of the thorium left. Let's go ahead and make one and just go from there. I've also, in this episode, decided to slow down the relic screens, just so that if anybody's not too certain on what they are, we can have a look at them in more depth and be like, oh, hey, that's what that particular relic does. Yeah, I don't know. So I had to get an upgrade to get those blue walls down, which is how we managed to get to Hoodie in the first place, because in the first episode you would have seen that there was tons and tons of runs that we did where there were those blue walls there, but we couldn't get through. So we had to save up enough gold, buy an upgrade, and now we can get through, thankfully. So I am still trying to figure out what the boss is for this area, because I haven't made it through far enough to find the boss. Sorry. I'm trying. I'm failing terribly, but trying. If you guys at any point would maybe prefer that I don't do episodes like this and only do episodes with the runs where I actually do the boss, be sure to let me know. I'm willing to take any advice at the moment. Because advice is good. Advice is great. Life does not go anywhere without advice. So that'd be handy, because I'm personally thinking that after this episode that might be what I might do, because it's looking like If I'm struggling with the second area, I wonder how I'm going to go with the rest of the game. Yeah, I'm not good at these types of games. I enjoy them. They don't exactly enjoy me. I think that's how it is for most people who play roguelike games, I suppose. It takes me forever to realize that hitting these electric bugs while they are charged is going to damage me. I don't understand why it took me so long. I also go back and get the gecko's other foot because getting these are permanent upgrades from the wizard are quite helpful. It allows me to reach items a lot further away than prior to having the upgrade, which is quite helpful. I also absolutely must talk about the bombushkas. I'm pretty sure I did in the last episode, but I'm going to do it again. I absolutely love bombushkas. It is one of the bomb upgrades that I absolutely adore just because you can drop one and then it drops multiple after. So it's quite handy for crowd control. Yeah, I really, really like it. And I can't stand these spiders. I figured out how to deal with the spiders a lot better than what I'd done before. That was quite sad. I was so excited for that piece of meat. And the swinging blades, it's not swinging, spinning blades decided that, nope, gonna get rid of the 2 wizards for you, or priests, sorry. But you're gonna lose your meat too, which is quite frustrating. After playing this this run of UnderMine, I've kind of figured out how to handle the bats a lot better than before because I kind of never dealt with them before and just ran straight into them, and then I was like, oh, this is not how I wanted to do this. So now I've figured out how to do that better. I also had this terrible unluck here where I've climbed out of a hole, get hit by the boulder, fall down and do damage and kill myself from fall damage. What a great way to end a run. I also get the tough leather mitts, which allow throwing damage to be a lot more powerful, I should say. I also went and got a bomb upgrade as well from that guy that makes more damage. I decided to see this dude and give him a tip. I've never had this before, but he ends up playing music for us. And he drops us a bomb upgrade. Or not a bomb upgrade, a bomb relic. Which, it just says death at 90 degrees. I don't remember what it does. I don't even know if I used it actually, I can't remember. I had to pet the dog. Look, if I have an option to pet the dog, I'm going to pet the dog. And the dog's name is Banjo, and it's cute, and I love it. I am very much a dog person. I am sorry to anybody who adores cats. I am a dog person through and through. And I liked the fact that I could pet the dog. I think, you know, even though I'm not a cat person, if I have an option to pet a cat in a game, I'm going to pet it. But the only thing I have to whinge about is that if I'm going to be able to pet a cat, I have to be able to pet a dog. You can't just have one animal be able to be pet and not the other. It's not fair. I don't like that. I have had multiple runs at this point where I just sort of get maybe, I think as far down as the second dungeon, and die. I'm terrible at this. And I find it funny because every time I get those float boots, I always get them when I don't need them, which is annoying. I don't ever come across any rooms that have like treasure chests that are hanging across the way or anything that they would be useful for when I need them. I don't know, I suppose it's just the luck of it all. At this point, I realize finally that hitting them while they're electrified is going to hurt me. I don't know why. I also am starting to handle these guys a lot better than what I normally would. I don't know, I suppose doing it back to back to back sort of gives you an idea of how best to handle these things. And I also find doing the jumpy jumps with the rat matrons is quite helpful. Especially when I have like electric, because I can just smack them. I don't know, throwing my axe I think is a lot more beneficial than I gave it credit for. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys think, if maybe I should just leave it till I do the boss run next for the next episode. But yeah, that will be it for our second episode of UnderMine. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys.